Hello. In this video, I'm going to tell you how you can schedule a meeting in Zoom and how you can upload the information to OSF website for others to use it. Um, you basically open Zoom and you go to this home if it is not already there, and then you click on schedule here. You indicate the topic or the title of the meeting. This doesn't really matter what topic you choose. You can say, for example, become conference. And then you need to indicate the date and the time of the meeting. Here it gives you the option to choose the time zone. You can indicate London in here. It will adjust it automatically to your to London time. And in here you choose, for example, Wednesday, May 20th, and the date, the time of the poster session is 14:45. And then in here you indicate, for example, the duration of the meeting is 1 hour. So if you have a basic account like what I have here, the length of the meeting can't be longer than 40 minutes. The duration of the poster presentation is 45 minutes, so this 40 minutes should be enough. But you can also halfway end the meeting and initialize the meeting, and then the counter will reset at that time. Then we suggest you to have a password set up for this meeting. This makes it a little bit more secure. It might be that this checkbox might be enabled for you. It is another setting that you can set. So I have set this checkbox to be disabled so that all the meetings that I set up will have a password. It doesn't matter if you say generate automatically the meeting ID or use the personal meeting ID that is set once for you. Doesn't really matter because regardless of the meeting ID, it is basically a link and people can click on the link. You can have your video on or off. You can also indicate whether you would like your participants to have their videos on or off. I usually indicate on for both of them, and this way participants have the option to turn off their cameras if they want. Then in the calendar, I usually indicate other calendars, and I add the meeting manually to my calendar. So this is just to avoid any possible automatic addition to the calendar that might sometimes lead to some crashes, and also the time might not always be indicated correctly. In the advanced option, the waiting room is basically when participants join the room and they cannot enter the current meeting unless you accept them to come in. I almost rarely use it, but if you would like to have more control on the room, you can enable it. This is for participants to go to the meeting before you join the meeting. It is absolutely fine to have it, but you can also disable it. This option is to automatically mute participants when they join the meeting. I usually keep this checked to make sure that participants are aware that their microphone is off. So they join the meeting first with their microphone muted, and then they can manually unmute it to communicate if they want. I usually disable this, so I don't record my meetings automatically. If I want to record the meeting, I do it manually. And then you click on schedule. It gives you this information, and you basically need this information, in particular this link, and this is the password that was indicated in the previous page. I click on copy to clipboard, and now the information is copied to clipboard. And now I go to OSF website to basically adjust, add this information to my poster. So I go to my poster because I am an administrator. I am an administrator on this website, on this poster. I have this description box enabled. So in here, I can paste the information that Zoom gave. I basically remove the extra information that is not needed, and this is basically it. So when I now click on this checkbox, this is now added to my page. If I open the page, or if I just basically log out and I go back to the same page in here, I just copy pasted the information. This is what others will see. And this link is basically activated. And if I click on it, it will open this web page, and then it's asked whether you would like to open Zoom. If you do that, it basically opens Zoom in here, and then it goes to that meeting. So that is it, basically. It was just a few very easy steps. So you go to Zoom, you click on schedule, and then you indicate date and time. You can do it based on London time, set other settings, and then click on schedule. You copy the meeting information to clipboard, and finally you go to OSF page and add the information to the description box. I hope it is helpful for you to add the information that is required, and happy meeting. Thank you.